Transformers Masterpiece is the longest running Transformers toy line, starting all the way back in 2003, and since then it's been through its fair share of shakeups. For one, Masterpiece is dead, and this guy killed it. After the release of Jinrai, Takara dropped MP in favor of MPG. The G stands for Giant, Great, and Gattai, which is the Japanese word for combine. And initially it started off as a subline that focused on combiners, but the first group they put out was such a heaping pile of doo-doo that they abandoned it. They then focused on other aspects of combination, hence Super Jinrai and God Bomber, who very much wear the Masterpiece badge of honor proudly. I love these guys. After that, the next brand new MPG was Rat Trap. Finally, all the 3 MP Beast Wars fans in the world can complete their Maximals lineup after almost a decade. The problem was that throughout the first release, up until the newly announced MPG-20, half the lineup is just filled with recolors of existing molds, which doesn't bode well for a rebrand of a toy line in my opinion. There is also another problem. What is the general direction of MPG? Is it cartoon accuracy or recolors? Or will Takara try to do something new? We got a semblance of an answer with MPG-17 Optimus Prime Style Gen, a brand new Optimus Prime mold with a brand new style and take, much to the ire of hardcore MP fans but to the interest of chug collectors. So now I'm here, yes me, LinkFrostimus, back after a year, to tell the hardcore MP fans and chug collectors and anyone else who's interested that this new Optimus Prime, man, he's pretty good. But before we begin, what is Style Gen? Well, if we take a look at the back of the box, Takara tells us, but in Japanese. But fear not, you're talking to a future JLPT N1 certified weeaboo here, so I can actually read this, and that's exactly what I'll do for you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Basically, Takara wanted to create the next generation of Masterpiece style Transformers, focusing more on transformation difficulty, proportions and details, movement and posability, vehicle mode and weapon playability, and more. In fact, they highlight 5 key goals of theirs. 1. Intuitive transformation, making transforming to and from robot mode fun and enjoyable every time. 2. Stylish proportions, taking in inspirations throughout many generations, from cartoons to movies, to create sophisticated proportions and details. 3. Dynamic posing, taking playability into consideration while allowing for a wide range of poses. 4. Complete transformation, utilizing every characteristic and every detail of a character to the max to make the transformation make sense. I guess this is Takara's way of saying no parts forming. And 5. Stylish accessories and customizability, featuring accessories throughout the ages, modified to be 5mm compatible, to allow you to customize the figure to your liking. This is a huge undertaking Takara took on, and reading about it has me intrigued. So, let's see how they did. First, stylish proportions. Does he got it? Yes. And a lot of it. Optimus Prime has never looked more Optimus Prime than he does now, and that's all thanks to the design cues he has taken throughout the legacy of Prime. He's got all the details you want on him, sculpted precisely, with that beautiful red and blue color scheme on full display, and the bits that are accented on him is just further icing on the cake. The silver is so beautiful and reflective, and it stands out in the best way possible. The chrome abs and smokestacks are another highlight, being prime showcases of how putting chrome on anything makes it 10 times better. The black sheen on his windows is mesmerizing, and it just makes me want to touch his boobies. Wait, don't look. Even the separation of color on the leg vents from the rest of the leg is fantastic, and seems to be a callback to Studio Ox's Optimus Prime. In fact, on first glance it's very evident on how much Studio Ox has influenced the look of this figure. I would say the proportions are very much inspired, but the head sculpt alone is the biggest giveaway. It's very anime-esque, and features longer than average ears for Optimus, and I love this, the longer the better. The crotch design also features a layout reminiscent of Studio Ox, and on the topic of the head and crotch, they feature great instances of transparent plastic. This, combined with the silver crotch, makes these details really pop. And the eyes. My god, these are the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen on a Transformer. All the pipictures I've ever seen of this guy showed his eyes glowing, and it made me think they used reflective paint on them to give it that effect. Upon opening him, it turns out I was wrong. It's actually light piping, and really good light piping. It's so good they somehow engineered it so that light can be fed directly above him. Look at this. This alone is worth the price of admission. There's other blink and you'll miss it details, 2 of my favorites being his shoulders, which call back to Rise of the Beast Optimus's shoulders out of all things, and these flaps. I was gonna say how annoying it is that these flaps stick out, but then someone on Twitter pointed out that it's a direct homage to the original G1 toy, and I love the G1 toy, so by default now I love this. And with that I can safely say that Takara achieved their goal of stylish proportions. The inspiration throughout generations of Optimus Prime is very clear, and taking more deep-cut inspirations from Studio Ox just makes this guy a whole lot better. Essentially, this is Optimus Prime with an anime-style glow-up, but calling it that is still a disservice to what this figure is trying to achieve, because it is so much more than just that. And if you think his proportions and details are stylish, just wait till you see his accessories. You have your standard Prime accessories you come to expect, like his laser rifle, energy axe, and matrix, but the highlights are his other weapons. First, you have his energy blades, straight from Bayverse. Never in my wildest imagination would I expect such a Bayverse coated accessory to be on a G1 style Prime, but now that it's here, I want these energy blades to be a universal weapon for Optimus Prime. The other special weapon is his strike shield. Recognize this? This is from War for Cybertron's Siege, my least favorite Optimus Prime. They managed to take an accessory from him and actually make it cool. You can mount it on his arm for a shield or deploy it in axe mode. Either way is great, and the look of the blades and the funness of transforming it makes this perhaps my favorite accessory of the set. You also get an adapter to put him on a TF power base if you have one, and this accessory adapter. This allows him to store all his accessories on his back, but what it's meant to do is combine with his laser rifle to mount over his shoulder. And would you look at that, a pre-Diaclone Battle Convoy throwback in the big 2026. It's clear that these accessories are indeed stylish, but customizability with them was Takara's other goal. All of these accessories plug into 5mm ports, and this Prime has them. A lot. You don't know how many 5mm ports this guy has. Good thing the instructions tell you. This allows you to customize him however you like. If you don't want him holding the energy blades, just stick him to his arms. If you wanted Optimus to go on the offensive without taking his arm off, well, now he can. You can even throw in other accessories on him. Anything works so long as it's 5mm. Even blast effects that I don't have anymore. Now Takara is 2 for 2, bringing not only the fun of freely customizing this guy to your liking, but also bringing back exciting accessories and configurations throughout the ages. Safe to say, what a great batch of goodies that this guy comes with. Now we have to take a look at dynamic posing, which isn't necessarily all that groundbreaking since MP figures are known for their dynamic posing. That being said, Style Gen Prime is no pushover. In fact, he's got all the posing and then some. His arms, for instance, have been engineered with crazy butterfly joints. You can bring them all the way to the front and even move them backwards. He doesn't look like he has one, but unlocking a transformation joint allows for a crazy ab crunch. His legs feature full range along with great ankle tilts on his feet, but the hidden gem is that you can extend his feet to further deepen his range. Combined with a plethora of ratchet joints and smooth friction joints, this guy feels incredible, and posing him is so much fun, and so dynamic. Style Gen Prime can get into so many dynamic poses that I think Takara found a formula for unlimited posing, but I can't do this guy justice. So check out the pictures that Plastic Crake and TF Toy Pics have posted on Twitter. They really bring out the full potential of this guy, and it's beautiful to see. Now it's only a matter of time before Zode gets his hands on this guy. And Chris, if you're watching, I know Style Gen isn't to your liking, but you could seriously do some great things with this guy. So please, give it a thought at least. The remaining two objectives can be grouped together because they revolve around the transformation, complete transformation, and intuitive transformation. Take a look at his body. Oh yeah. Everything you see here does indeed serve a purpose for the transformation. Almost everything moves, so they did a great job with that aspect. As for an intuitive transformation, yeah, they fucking nailed it. All I had to do was use the instructions to transform him to robot mode and then back to truck just once. And after that, I completely got it. I understood how everything worked and no longer have a use for the instructions. And if that doesn't tell you just how intuitive the transformation is, then I don't know what will. Going back to inspiration throughout the generations, it's actually crazy how they crammed even more inspirations within the transformation. You not only have Studio Series Rise of the Beasts Prime, but Studio Series Bumblebee Movie Prime here. You also have remnants of both the original MP-01 and MP-10 transformations, all in one beautiful package. I love MP-44 Optimus Prime, but even I have to admit that the transformation on that thing is unnecessarily complicated. So after transforming Style Gen Optimus Prime, it's such a breath of fresh air to have an MP-style Prime with a transformation that doesn't make me want to kill myself. And the resulting truck is pretty cool too. I know Jobby has gone on record to say that he's running out of things to say about another red and blue truck, and yeah, he's right. But I will say that this does feel like a more modern take on the classic Peterbilt truck. The front is nice with clear parts for the headlights, and the chrome grille and bottom parts are sexy. More of this, please. The side of the cab features more details and a window design that does look pretty sleek and futuristic. And if you look at the bed, more details have surfaced. The back of the cab is great, and the extra bits of truck bed details and tank details are a really nice touch. You even got some more 5mm holes here, which means accessory storage. This hitch here is also designed to be used with MP44's trailer, but my MP44 is back in America, so I can't show you. But what I can do is say that this guy is more than worth it. Honestly, I wasn't expecting too much from this Optimus. I was visiting America for a bit when this guy dropped, and the pictures that kept coming out intrigued me. Then when I came back to Japan, I went out to buy this cool Mystery of Convoy jacket, only to be hit with the flashbang that this thing costs 34,000 yen. That's like $340 to me. But I was determined to buy something that day, so I bought MPG-17 instead. And honestly, this guy is way more worth it. Takara succeeded in doing everything they were trying to do and then some. And honestly, this is a phenomenal figure. I still wouldn't say that this is the best MP Prime. That distinction still goes to MP44. And yes, you heard me right. MP44 is still the best MP-style G1 Optimus Prime out there. And if you don't have MP44, then I don't want to hear any shit from you. But this MP Prime is doing something completely different, and for that, I have to commend it and recommend it to everybody. This has caught the attention of chug collectors, and now they want to dip their toes in MP, which is a good thing. However, it has alienated the tune-accurate lovers that MP caters to. If you are part of that group, I would still say to give this guy a chance. With the recent Super Jinrai and now Style Gen Optimus Prime, Takara is remembering to bring the fun factor in their high-end collectible toys, because at the end of the day, these are for adults, but they're still toys, and toys are meant to be fun. And with how stylized he is, he fits neatly into any collection. There are things I would change, like I wish the red was painted, and I wish they incorporated diecast in him, but this is still worthy of the Masterpiece title. And how can you not love it? I do. I love this thing. It's all the best parts of what I remember about you, all in one package. It's those swords that I remember you using when I saw you on the big screen for the first time, back when I was 7 years old. It's that shoulder-mounted gun look, a piece of your past, that I didn't discover until recently. It's the details, the looks, the proportions, all the best aspects of you, from your past to the present, all here. It's everything I've ever loved and love about you, all in one package. And for a moment, if I could just be selfish, I wish you would stay like this forever. But I know you can't, because things have to change.
Into a truck, right?
Well, it's more than that. Much more.